Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader Training Room for Wednesday, May the 29th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risk and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. Okay. Unleaded has gotten it done this morning. No trigger on the long trade, 6 minutes after 9. The short trade at 9:08:04 set up, triggers in, makes its way down to money management and target 1. So that will be POQ for target 1 traders. Stops out at break even. Target 2 traders we're still taking the next trade, the long at 9:13:22. That one triggers in, does go all the way to target 2 for 41 ticks. Comes back for a break-even stop out, 1 tick on the additional position, so 42 ticks net for target, or no, 44 ticks because we got 2 ticks on the first trade. 44 ticks net for target 2 traders. Target 1 traders picked up 1920 ticks. So not a huge morning on unleaded, but it is positive, and that will take care of it for today. So we'll bring up the micro NQ in a short trade pre-market. Still, market is not open yet. We'll wait 4 minutes after market open. Micro Russell also in a pre-market trade. Crude in a short trade, $80.09. Coming back up and testing the 50 EMA. Looks like it's pushing back down toward the entry. Pound Aussie is in a short trade, 92.09, and it's coming down, back down, very within a couple of pips of the entry now, 92.10, 92.11 range. Market is open. We pick up a quick, and soybeans picks up a quick short, too quick to catch. It's a big trade. So far, it's still get in sync. Still a get in sync trade. Micro NQ trade stopped out, as did the Micro Russell trade. Good morning, and welcome those joining a couple minutes late. Looks like I may have lost the connection momentarily. Okay, looks like we're connected back up. That's still it's a long trade on the on the Micro NQ. That's still have over 3 minutes to wait to our start time. Okay, the soybeans trade is live. It did not get down to money management, so it got in sync as it came back up. 23.5 for the entry. Crude came down and touched the entry again. Pound Aussie just hit the entry again. It's short entry again. Micro NQ hits target 1, so that trade is off the table. Will not be a get in sync. Please do say hello in the chat this morning. No trades on the YM. Good morning, Neil. Crude is short. Pound Aussie is short. Soybeans is short. Soybeans is on the July contract, as are crude and unleaded. And our market indices are on the June contracts. They will be transitioning over in about 2 weeks. Micro NQ is in a long trade that's too early for our trade plan. Trade plan starts 4 minutes after market open. And NQ and micro NQ can be extremely volatile right at the open. New short setup on the micro Russell. Need to move down 1 tick below, so we'll be at 39.9. We are in that short on the micro Russell, getting within a tick. Within one, yeah, there's money management. So target 3 is our next goal. It looks like micro NQ stops out of its pre-market trade. Soybeans has dropped down through the entry again. And target 3, so trade number 1 is a winner on the micro Russell. Crude moving down toward its money management at a session low of 79.99. Very tight range this morning on crude, just 62 cents. 79.99 to 80.61. And a break-even stop for the remaining two positions on Micro Russell. That is flat. No trades on the YM. Money management on crude is 99. Targets are 98 and 91. No, excuse me. Crude oil inventory report is tomorrow at 11 rather than 10:30 today due to the Memorial Day holiday on Monday. Long trade on the YM. And target 1 on crude. That will make that a one and done session. Still have one additional position at target 2. Crude stop at 80.08. Second target at 91. YM moving sideways. Slow drift upward, it looks like. So micro crude or micro Russell and micro NQ are flat at the moment. Pound Aussie is short. Crude is short. YM is long and soybeans is short. So 4 active trades. 2 more charts waiting for trades, waiting for setups. And it looks like, yep, we got down to target 2 on crude, so that trade picks up 11 and 18, 29 ticks for the morning session. YM hits money management. And let's see, did we get trailer arc moves up to 549. Target's 378, and we did get there. That's a 37 tick target. That'll be a one and done session when that trade completes. 554 for the trailer now. And stopping out at 554. So the YM is done. Positive session. Short trade on the micro NQ. Just got through the entry. Possibly an avoidable trade. We'd have to look at that. If it goes back up and hits the stop. Yep, it went up and hit the stop. So let's take a look and see about that. Duplicate that and put in our vertical line. And we've got the entry and stop already plotted. We'll make it a 4-second chart. Crude is done. YM is done. Soybeans is still short, as is the pound Aussie. All right, there's our 4-second chart. All right, we definitely hit the entry first. Although, yeah, that's an avoidable trade. After that touch in the first 4 seconds, we never came back to it. So that one's avoidable. So that's a no trade. Trade cancels on hitting the stop. Because it did hit the entry first. Short trade on the micro Russell while we were looking at that. We move it down 1 to 42.4. Long trade set up on the micro Russell. That just touched the entry, pushed the entry up a tick. If you didn't get filled, Goes to 49.1 for money management. And that one pulls back and hits the stop. That also could very well be a soybeans, target one. This will be a one and done session there. Took a while to get there. Trailer now at 22 3/4. And that target was 15 ticks, 3 3/4 points. And we've also got 3/4 of a point on each of the other three positions on the trailer so far. There is target 2 peeking out. That's our next objective on soybeans. $17 3/4. And our stop is at 22 flat. All right, let's take a look at this micro Russell trade. Vertical line on. 4 seconds. And soybeans stopped out at 22 flat from 23.5. So that's 1.5 times 3 positions. That's 4.5 points added to the 3 3/4 points for target 1. Gives us 8 1/4 points. $400 trade. And one and done. All right, there's our micro Russell trade. Long setup. 8 seconds was actually back down here, so I would say that's an avoidable trade. It touched the entry between 4 and 8 seconds. So likely to be avoidable and then hitting the stop. So another no trade. One win. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a valid short on the micro Russell. And that is already trailing because it's a larger than normal trade. 44.6 for the trailer, reducing the, and we hit money management, so that will come to 43.7 for the break-even stop. Now, how big is target 2? Target 2 is 3.1. That's bigger than our normal target 3, so I'm going to shift my targets down to 2 and 3 on this trade. because of that wick. Long trade setup on the micro NQ. No trades yet this morning in our that comes back up to entry. We're definitely in that trade now. Long on the micro NQ. Short on the pound Aussie. Short on the micro Russell. No, we're flat on the micro Russell. Break even trade. One win, one break even. Break even, we're going to be, there's money management on the long trade on the micro NQ. We did stop out there intra bar on the micro Russell. Right, sorry. Next objective is target 2 on the micro NQ and winner on the micro NQ. So now we'll look for target 3. Testing the 200 EMA. Just a few minutes to the data still hasn't caught up this morning. Still about 8.5 minutes based on data to the 10 a.m. session. Long trade on the pound micro Russell. Long trade setup. And that did trigger in. That was plenty of time to get the order in. And we need to go up 1, so 47.1. So crude, unleaded, the YM and soybeans all one and done this morning. Actually, no, unleaded was 2 and done for target 2 traders. But all positive sessions. Pound Aussie is in a short, back down right around the entry again. Micro Russell in trade number 3, a long trade. Micro NQ in its first trade of the day, getting a target 2 win so far. And the stop still at break even. Entry plus 1 tick. And we're trailing now on micro NQ. 824.25. 827.25. Approaching target 3. All right, 4.5 minutes to the crude inventory, or not inventory session, 10 a.m. crude session. No inventory report today. We will do our 10 a.m. mini session. Four minutes to go. A little over 3 minutes. Timed, it looks like. Actually, just under 3 minutes. 2:55, so it's catching up. Trailer still active on our earlier winning trade on crude. Orange label report at 10 o'clock. So that's not necessarily a stand down, something just to be aware of. We got within 2 ticks of target 3 to micro NQ. That would normally be a take profit scenario. Don't fight over 2 ticks on targets at that large. Trade is still active at the moment. Money management on the micro Russell. So this will be trade number 3 will be at least a break even. $45.8. Alright, so target 3 is our next actionable. That's right up there. Crude early trade did finally start. 9 a.m. trade did finally stop out. And we are in our 10 a.m. session now. Looking for our first trade. And target 3 on the Russell, win number 2. Russell and YM taking off on upward moves. Target 4 on the micro Russell. Micro Russell. Trailer at 46.4 on micro Russell. Trailer still at 827.25 on the micro NQ. This bar has spanned from a couple of ticks above the stop to a couple of ticks below the third target. And hit stopping out. So the micro NQ trade is done. That is a winning trade on trade number 1. And crude quickly goes through to targets 1 and 2. 10 and 16, 26. Added to the 29 this morning. And you've got a pretty good day. Actually, I would have pushed that up to 80. Let's see. What we got? EMA's at 78. Yeah, I'd push that to 81. Now, it's 200 EMA is right through the entry. I'd go ahead and push it to 3 to 81. And so we take targets 2 and 3 for 13 and 19. 42 ticks. Or 32 ticks, excuse me. Nice little one and done. And a new short trade setup on the micro NQ. Trade number 2. Looks like it did hit. Entry at 818 and a quarter, and we did touch the entry, so that certainly is likely to be avoidable. We'll check it if it hits the stop. Missed by a tick. Micro Russell stopping out just below target 1. So targets 3, 4, and trailing to just short of target 1. 2 wins and a break even this morning. Micro Russell hitting the entry again, so we are in the short. Did not hit the stop. So we are short on the micro NQ. YM seems to be pushing higher again. And this time we did stop out. So that's a full loss on the micro NQ. Still about 2 minutes behind. Catching up slowly. And another short on the micro Russell. That one did trigger in. Big trade. Big wick on this one. Target 1 is 2.7 and definitely will use targets 2 and 3. Target 2 is 4.2. The normal target 3 is 2.7. Micro Russell taking some heat. And goes for a full stop out. 2 wins, break even, and 1 loss. through 4 trades. And we have a potential stop and reverse to long on the pound Aussie. That's going to be at 231. $228 plotted. 2-pip adjustment plus key level takes it to 231. Ooh, that's nasty. Micro Russell takes a full loss on that big trade, then niggles into a long and takes a full loss on that. So 5 trades, 2 wins, a break even, and 2 losses. One more trade for the Micro Russell. Long trade on the Micro NQ. It should have been enough time to get into it. Oh yeah, 12 seconds on the entry bar. Micro NQ is long. Let's check this Micro Russell trade and make sure that it's not avoidable. Wait a minute. Would help to mark it up, wouldn't it? Okay. Hit the entry in the first 4 seconds, never came back to it, so it is avoidable. So that's a no trade. So we're still at 4 trades. 2 wins, break even, and a loss. Short on the pound Aussie, long on the micro NQ. So those are only 3 active charts. Not much movement. And we're back in time on the data. So long on the micro NQ, short on the pound Aussie, flat on the micro Russell. And everything else is done by hitting power of quitting. 2 positive crude sessions, unleaded, soybeans, and the YM. 4 of those 5 sessions were one and done. And if you were trading to target 1 on unleaded, all 5 of them were one and done. Target 2 on unleaded took 2 trades. And loss number 2 on micro NQ. All right, micro NQ's flat, micro Russell's flat. Pound Aussie just going sideways. So I am going to call it a morning. We'll be back tomorrow for the regular 9:30 session. And then we'll have a crude oil inventory report session at 11. So we'll see everybody tomorrow.